collection and patented wall-hugging technology to effortlessly clean floors, carpets, and even those hard to reach. Got any worms? Then you think you got it bad.
I'm sorry we argued. I knew you were right all along. I just couldn't admit it.
Nancy, I'm sure you've heard this, your house is a museum. Wow, tell us about these sculptures, these pieces.
Yeah,
They look like they're permanently installed here.
Well, no, they're not. They travel out to galleries
They do.
and museums, and sometimes they're sold, and sometimes they come back. But most of the work is interactive.
Interactive. So we can do things?
Yeah, you can touch them. They'll talk to you. It'll make sound or music or whatever.
Oh, this is exciting.
Sometimes it lights up when you walk by it or talks when you walk by it. It's very interactive. I think it's real important to get people to relate physically to the art because I want to take it off that pedestal and bring it into life.
Okay.
And art and life are connected. And so many times people just think of museums, and I think the museum, they go there, they can't touch it, they have to just look at it from a distance, they can't relate to it. So I think it's important for people to touch the work, and once they get into it physically, then they can also get into it emotionally and spiritually and whatever.
Let's go touch some work.
All right.
Police, I'm shooting. Nancy, what is this?
Okay.
Disco Inferno, let's roll Top Gun.
It's about war, and this is the more active side of the piece. This is like an arcade, a lot of stuff happening, war, action, etc. The other side is about 9/11, and if you want to walk around here, this is the 9/11 side. This is a contemplative side, and I'll show you what. I'll get over.
Do you want to get in it?
Sure. I'll show you. So what you can do is you can actually sit down here, and you can just sit here and contemplate what 9/11 really meant and what was really behind 9/11 and what really happened and why. And so that's why I built a seat, so you can read this stuff, you can sit here and think about it.
Right.
Because I want people to reflect. And it was a very rough period of time for our country, and it's still affecting us today.
Right. When did you make this piece?
This piece I made in after 9/11, so I think it was probably 2001, 2002, something like that, yeah.
So Nancy, what is this piece?
This piece is called The Crossing, and I've had a number of my artwork censored over time because I do social commentary. And the first time I ventured into political artwork was over the W presidency. And this piece, The Crossing, is a parody on Washington crossing the Delaware, the famous painting. And this is George Bush saying, looking like with the hat and everything like Washington, and all of his guys in there. And
what crossing
saying,
where?
Yeah, what crossing where?
the Nativity. How
Yeah,
festive.
this is the Nativity Revised, and this piece was shown in Rome, Italy, a couple of years ago, and it's a takeoff, of course, on the real Nativity. We've got George Bush as baby Jesus, Saddam Hussein is Mary, and Osama bin Laden is Joseph.
So Nancy, now we're in your studio. So this is where it all happens.
This is where the magic happens.
Magic happens here and
Yeah, right.
there.
Yeah, everywhere, right.
And I see you must sit there. It says artist.
Yeah, I have had that artist chair. I brought it with me from Pennsylvania. When I was in Pennsylvania, I got my Master of Fine Arts at Penn State University, and I made that chair.
You made the chair, of course. And look at all this screws.
Yeah,
and,
I know. Yeah,
I
it's
don't
a
know what
mess,
these.
yeah.
But look at all these tools. What? Whoa!
No,
What?
this is where I keep all my hardware.
Yeah.
Because I work like in the middle of the night and whatever, and I need some hardware, and I might not have it. I can't go to the hardware store.
Yeah.
So I keep all my hardware
Whoa!
in here. I got
Super organized.
bolts in here, screws in here, nails down here. I've got drill bits here, just all kinds of stuff, saws and stuff like that.
Never know when you might need a bolt
Yeah.
at 3 a.m.
That's right. Yeah, just all kinds of different stuff.
So Nancy, we're in the art studio, your art studio annex, and
Right,
these
right,
are
yes.
the two sculptures you were just referring to that
Right,
you're
right.
working on
Yeah,
presently.
yeah.
And tell us about this. Whoa, who are these guys?
Yeah, this piece is a new piece that I'm working on, and it's called "What's the World Coming to?"
Appropriate.
Because I'm just at that place now where I'm a little confused.
Yeah.
It's like,
Aren't we all?
what's happening to this country, you know? And I don't know, it's very confusing to me. So I'm working on this piece now, and I don't even have any idea how it's going to turn out. I've just started building it with my emotions and my feelings about what's happening in the world, and I'm just going from there, and we'll see what happens.
Right.
I have no idea how it's going to turn out.
And then you've got something, chairs and...
Yeah, this actually is something that I'm working on that's going to be part of the Desert X.
Oh,
I'm going to
great.
be working with Makerville up in Pinyon Pines,
Yes.
and Deborah Richard and Hubble, and then Kurt Sire and Jay Zaltzman. The four of them have the Makerville.
Right.
And so we're going to be building work up there. And it's going to be kind of a linear thing,
Okay.
because a lot of people are going to be doing fabric and that kind of stuff. So I'm going to be doing steel with wire. And I'm going to be using this beautiful, beautiful green. It's wire, but it's got plastic coated on it.
Whoa.
It's plastic coated.
Well, Nancy, thank you so much for inviting us into your amazing art world.
Thank you so much for coming. I really, really appreciate
Whoa,
it.
your
This is
mind,
like-
your work, it's just beyond.
I have a good imagination.
You do. And you're very talented.
Thank you
Very
very much.
creative.
Thank you. Thank
Yeah,
you
this
very
has just
much.
been mind-blowing.
Oh, I'm so happy that you guys could come out, and you know, I love showing my work.
Oh.
So thank you.
Wow.
Thank you for
You put
being
so
here.
much into it, and the way
Thank
you
you.
describe it is just like,
Thank
and it's
you.
fun.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
It's my love.